Hey everyone, welcome back to Chill English Talks. I'm Edward, and as always, I'm here with Marie.
Hi, everyone. It's so good to have you here with us again.
Today's episode is a little different. It's more relaxed, more gentle. You can listen to it anywhere, on the bus, on your way to work, during a walk, or even before you go to sleep.
Yes, this is the kind of episode you can use for easy listening or even for shadowing if you want to practice speaking with us.
Exactly. No notebook needed, no pressure, just simple ideas, simple English, and a calm moment to help your mind and your English grow step by step.
Today's topic is very special. We're talking about the power of personal passions in language learning.
Yes, how your hobbies, your dreams, the small things you enjoy, all these can help unlock your English fluency.
When you connect English with something you love, everything becomes easier.
So, are you ready? Let's dive in. Let's start with something honest. A lot of learners tell me, Edward, I want to study English, but sometimes I feel bored. I feel tired. I don't know what to say.
And that's so normal. Many people feel that way at some point.
Right. Language learning can sometimes feel like a job. You repeat words, you read long texts, you try to memorize rules, and little by little your motivation disappears.
And then you start thinking, maybe I'm not good at English.
But that's not true. The problem isn't you. The problem is how we practice.
Yes, because if you only study textbooks, you don't feel emotion. You don't feel excitement. You don't feel curiosity.
Exactly. It becomes mechanical, just information, not communication.
But language is alive. Language is emotion. Language is connection.
That's why, if you want to speak English naturally, you need to connect it with something real, something that matters to you.
And that something is your passion.
Yes, so let's talk about what a passion is. A passion is simply something you love doing.
It can be big or small. Painting, cooking, football, travel, nature, music, photography, technology, anything that brings joy to your heart.
Maybe you love gardening. Maybe you play the piano. Maybe you love languages. Maybe your passion is helping people, teaching kids, or taking care of animals.
And when you talk about your passion, something beautiful happens.
Yes, your face changes, your voice becomes stronger, and you forget your fear.
Because passion opens your heart. And when your heart opens, your words come out more easily.
You don't worry about grammar, you just speak. And that's where fluency begins.
So, how do we connect our passions with English learning?
You can start with a simple question. Why do you want to speak English?
Yeah, maybe you want to travel. Maybe you want to meet people from other countries. Maybe you want to study abroad, get a better job. Or maybe you just love the feeling of expressing yourself in another language.
All of those reasons are good, but the strongest reason comes from inside, from your heart.
It's when you say, I want to speak English because I have something to share. You have stories, experiences, ideas, and you want the world to hear them.
That's your why. And when you find your why, English becomes personal.
Now, let's imagine two learners. Learner A studies English with a big grammar book. Present perfect, past simple, phrasal verbs. He memorizes everything.
But when someone asks him, so, what do you like doing in your free time? He freezes. He doesn't know how to answer.
Exactly. Now, Learner B does something different. She loves baking, so she watches English videos about recipes. She reads food blogs. She writes her notes in English. She even talks to other bakers online.
And after some time, she starts speaking naturally. Not perfect, but natural and free.
Why? Because she connected English to something she loves.
So ask yourself, what are my interests? What do I love doing? Music, movies, travel, sports, cooking, gaming, art, nature? Anything can work.
If you love music, watch interviews with your favorite artists in English. If you love movies, watch them with English subtitles. If you love travel, read travel blogs or write short notes about your trips in English.
When English connects with your life, it stops feeling like study. It feels like living.
And that's the moment your English starts to grow faster.
Now, let's talk about simple, practical ways to use your passions to improve.
First, watch or read about your interests in English. If you love cars, read English care reviews. If you love photography, follow photographers who post in English.
You'll learn words that are actually useful for you, not random, not boring, personal.
Another tip, keep a small English journal about your passion. Just 2 or 3 sentences every night.
For example, today I played the piano. I learned a new song. It was difficult, but I felt happy.
Simple but real, and real practice makes real progress.
Another good way is talking to yourself. Yes, really.
Yeah.
If you're cooking, describe what you're doing in English. I'm cutting tomatoes. I'm adding salt. I'm stirring the soup.
It helps your brain think in English, and it feels natural because you're doing it while living your life.
Now, let's talk about stories. Every passion creates stories, and stories are perfect for practice.
If you love painting, you can tell stories like, the first time I painted a sunset, I was 10. The colors were orange and pink.
If you love football, you can say, when I play football, I feel free. I forget my problems.
These small stories help with vocabulary, grammar, pronunciation, all at the same time.
And because the story is yours, you don't forget it.
Now, a lot of learners feel pressure to speak fast. They worry about mistakes. They try to sound perfect, but that's not necessary.
Fluency doesn't mean speed. Fluency means comfort, speaking in a calm, confident, natural way.
That's why we believe in slow conversation. When you speak slowly, you give your brain time to think. You choose better words. You enjoy the moment.
And people understand you more easily. Slow is not bad English. Slow is clear English.
Let's imagine you're talking about your hobby. For example, playing the guitar. You don't need complicated sentences. You can say, I like playing the guitar. I play every evening. Music helps me relax after work.
Simple, clear, honest. And that's exactly what good communication is.
When you slow down, you sound more confident. And confidence makes people want to listen to you.
So don't try to copy fast native speakers. Try to be clear, calm, and real. That's true fluency.
Now let's talk about something beautiful, the joy of connection.
Because when you talk about your passions in English, you're not just learning a language. You're connecting with people.
Maybe you post a photo of your artwork online, and someone from another country comments, "Wow, that's beautiful."
Or you share a travel story, and another traveler says, "I've been there too."
Suddenly, English becomes a bridge to friendship, inspiration, and community.
That's what I love about languages. They bring people together. They create understanding. They make the world feel warmer.
And when you speak from your heart, people really listen.
Sometimes your passion even leads you to a bigger purpose. Maybe you start learning English to understand music lyrics, and later you write your own songs.
Maybe you learn English to read fantasy books, and later you help others discover those stories.
Passion grows, and sometimes it becomes purpose. And purpose gives you energy, even on hard days.
That's why English should not just be a school subject. It should be a tool to express who you are.
A way to share your voice with the world.
And when you see English that way, not as a test, not as pressure, but as a tool, everything changes.
You stop worrying about being perfect, and you start focusing on being yourself.
Because people don't connect with perfect English. They connect with real English. Your thoughts, your feelings, your personality.
Exactly. And here's something important. You don't need thousands of words to express your heart. You just need the right words, simple words.
And when you use English to share something you love, you learn faster. Not because you study more, but because you care more.
Think about it. If you love cooking, talk about your favorite recipe. If you love photography, describe your favorite photo. If you love gaming, share what game inspires you.
Your passion becomes your teacher.
And suddenly, English doesn't feel scary. It feels meaningful.
Now, here's a small challenge for you, and it's very simple. Today, talk for 30 seconds about something you love. Slowly, calmly, clearly.
Don't worry about mistakes. Don't worry about grammar. Just share something that makes you smile.
Because every time you speak with passion, you build confidence.
And every time you build confidence, you grow a little more.
So remember, your voice matters.
Your stories matter.
And your English journey is not just about language.
It's about connection, expression, and becoming the person you want to be.
So speak slowly.
Speak honestly.
Speak with heart.
And let English open new doors for you. So if you're on this journey, keep going. Keep learning. Keep speaking. Keep connecting.
And remember, fluency isn't a destination. It's a habit, a daily practice, a way of expressing who you are.
And every small step counts. Every word, every conversation, every moment of courage.
If today's episode helped you or made you feel a little more confident,
Then don't keep it to yourself. Share it with a friend who's learning English. Maybe your support will help them feel understood too.
and if you want more slow, clear, friendly English,
Subscribe, give this video a like, and tell us in the comments, what passion would you love to talk about in English?
we read every comment, and we love hearing your stories.
Thank you for spending this time with us today.
See you next time.